the heart stops beating unexpectedly. The first 10 minutes can mean the difference between life and death. You can increase the chances of survival by providing early CPR and defibrillation to the victim. It takes a system to save a life.
No, I have no recollection of what happens that day.
Yeah, so from what I understand is that Angeline collapsed near the road and two of the dragon boat rowers had actually moved her from that position onto a footpath, and that's about then when I rode past and one of them waved at me. So that's when I stopped and went over. One of the guys started some CPR, just compression. That's when I rang my wife, who's a nurse, and said, you know, what should we do here? And she said, just concentrate on doing this. And two or three of us had a go. Then the ambulance arrived, or two ambulances actually.
A lot of emotion going on that day. They felt panic, anxious, lost. They couldn't locate me on that day until afternoon. Now, after my second life, to tell myself to stay positive. Family bonding is very important, so more focus on my family now and my own health.
I think maybe more people trying to help until the ambulance had got there was probably the way to go. There's a group of us, 4 or 5 of us, that were just doing what we could until the ambulance got there, which is 5-6 minutes later. Sure, yeah, I think if you find yourself in that position, stop and try and help. You know, every set of hands might make a difference.
I think it's very important to spread the CPR AED awareness. This is Brian and a group of guys. Without you, I don't think I can survive today.
I can't remember the events that took place when the heart attack actually happened, but I can remember that I was on the way to work. I was looking at a Starbucks coffee house. That I was thinking of getting a coffee before going up to my office, and then after it's a total blank till I woke up in the ICU. What I heard, I was actually in the pantry, and I guess I didn't get my Starbucks coffee because I was trying to get a coffee from the coffee machine, and then apparently I collapsed. And my head hit the coffee machine and I fell on the floor. So the cleaner was very traumatized. She was so afraid that I would die, but then all the captains actually rushed in. And I was very lucky that all the captains were back that day as well, because all of them had training in this. Before the ambulance came, they actually did CPR on me. My boss was actually very proud of the fact that all the captains had practiced the CPR training for the courses that they went for and actually revived me. He was so proud that the suggestion was made to the CEO for almost all the staff to go for training for how to use the AEDs and for CPR courses. For like 1 to 2 years, everybody was going for these courses. Yeah. Never give up on life. Always be happy where you are and live your life to the fullest. To all the captains who were in my company, who actually helped to revive me, well, I love you guys. To the ambulance staff who actually revived me 4 times. Apparently my heart stopped 4 times. Wherever you are, I hope you guys are doing excellent. And yeah, wish you everything in life that you wanted. All the good vibes, everything.
Actually, I have no memory of what happened that day. So it's based on what my friend has told me. That day I went out with my friends for dinner. Halfway through the dinner, I was complaining that I was quite breathless. Then shortly I passed out. So one of my friends happened to know CPR. So immediately he did CPR on me, while other friends called for ambulance. He managed to do the CPR until the ambulance came. When I reached the hospital, then I ended in a state of coma. I find that the life is so unpredictable. So actually, how much time we are left, actually we do not know. So if we really want to do something, I think don't procrastinate. Obviously, was very happy to be having a reunion with families and friends. Learn CPR and don't be afraid to use an AED. Dare to save a heart. Yes, I'm very grateful to all my friends who was with me and helped me throughout the whole incident, especially the one who did the CPR to me. Although they want to remain anonymous, but a very big thank you to them, and I hope everyone can learn CPR and help the people around them.
It takes a system.
It takes a system.
It takes a system.
It takes a system to save a life.
We are privileged to have with us today a father and son who will share